gonna say this. When LeBron retires, Nike stock is gonna go down even more. Nike stock is gonna be at $30 a share, watch. Because Nike don't have no big time, stars. Well, let's talk about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's still there. But the KDs haven't been good since all his shoes been decent. Damn, that's it. They just been decent, but the K 1 through 7 was fire. After that, it's just been all right. Giannis is with Nike, but Giannis shoes don't hit like that. They decent, but they don't hit like that. You don't see no niggas in Milwaukee wearing. You don't. Another reason why Nike shoes have gone is because the generation gap. There's a huge gap between the people that was born in the 70s, 80s, and the kids that was born in the 90s and in the 2000s. Most of the guys that was born in the 70s and the 80s still wearing old school Nike basketball shoes for nostalgic reasons and all the Jordans and all of that. And then you got the kids now, a lot of the new, like I said, another reason why Nike is having this issue is because there's a generation gap. There is a huge difference between people that was born in the 70s and the 80s and the kids now we have that's born in the 90s and in the 2000s and the 2010s. It's a huge generation gap. And you got to understand, people that were born in the 70s and the 80s still remember the nostalgic of the shoes that came out in the 80s and in the 90s. People were talking about how New Balance 574s was like the best shoe that go with anything. Air Force, which is the best all-around shoe ever. Nike Cortezes, the Air Pony shoes, the Reebok's DMX series they had in the 90s. The Nike Kevin Garnett's, the Nike Did signature shoes. Like all of those shoes were nostalgic. All the Jordans. All Jordans, they came out in the nostalgic. That's one thing people that was born in the 70s and the 80s remember. Nostalgic feeling of wearing shoes. I give you another picture. Prime Times, Dion Prime Time, the Diamond Turfs. That's what it was called. Diamond Turfs. Those shoes were elite. All those shoes told a story. And then the kids now that was born in the 90s and the 2000s, a lot of those kids wear all the hype stuff. You got more kids now gravitating to other brands like New Balance and other little brands like that. Notice you got another group of kids that's more into designer sneakers. Like they into the Louis Vuitton sneakers, Dolce & Gabbana sneakers, Chrome Heart, Balenciaga, all the designer sneakers, all of those designer sneakers. They are into that. Like, I give you a prime example. This is what I started. When I went to a Hawks game, when they played the Knicks, I could tell who's the older crowd. Like, all the older cats that was like between 30 to 45 years old was wearing basketball, was wearing the Jordans, Air Force Ones, all the old school, like, nostalgic Nikes 90 shoes, right? But what I noticed in Atlanta, all the young kids that's between the ages of 18 and 28, a lot of them was wearing designer sneakers. Like, the kids was not wearing basketball sneakers. I was a whole bunch of kids wearing Balenciagas, Louis, Gucci sneakers to a Hawks game. And some of them was wearing that shit with the Chrome Heart pants and with the jersey with it.